What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Flex. I'm back with another video. Today we're gonna talk about the three battles that I'm excited to see the most in training camp, or the three situations I should say that I'm excited to see the most in training camp. Training camp starts in like 18 days, and the NFL season as a whole starts in pretty much a month, right? For the Dolphins, at least preseason starts, and we actually get to see football, albeit football. It's still football at the end of the day, and I'm not gonna complain because I haven't seen football in a long time. Now, this is my first video, and I don't know since I don't know when. Okay, I mean, just NFL is so dry right now, guys. Like, I would literally just have to reach at this point to make a video because it's so dry. All right, it's just nothing there, and you know, I got other different type of videos that I'm gonna come out with, you know, soon. But you know, it's just NFL, the Dolphins, it's just nothing there. Like, you know, like the little like when you're watching a TV series and they have those filler episodes, right? Where like it's not part of the storyline, it's not part of the plot, but they're there just so they can fill up a episode. That's kind of like what I would have been making these last, you know, 2-3 weeks if I was making videos, because it's just nothing. It would just been filler. It would have been no purpose. I would just be making some random ass, I don't even know. I mean, I started making a video about Brian Flores like last week, and I literally just stopped in the middle of the video. I was like, this is just pointless. But anyways, I'm back again. Thank you for all the people that watched this video right here. I know I've been inconsistent, but shout out to anybody who even clicked on this video to take the time to watch this video. Now, let's get into the situations that I'm most looking forward to this training camp. Now, shout out to people who like this video before they even heard this sentence. Let's get into the players that I'm most excited to see, or the situations I'm most excited to see this training camp. Now, you know, the training camp I pay attention to a lot more than OTAs. OTAs, like I said, they don't have pass on. They are not hitting, okay? I don't give a damn what nobody does when there's no pass on. Obviously, you know, even training camp doesn't prove everything, but it proves a lot more than OTA does, you know what I'm saying? I don't really take none of this practicing that crazy serious anyway. I care about what happens week 1 of the NFL season, okay? Because all this kind of practicing, it don't really mean nothing. But I'm definitely gonna be paying attention to training camp, make a few videos on it. Now, the situation that I'm looking at, you know, the closest the most is number one. This is the most obvious one. Josh Rosen versus Ryan Fitzpatrick. You know what I'm saying? That is the, you know, probably the biggest battle on our team right now. Is a quarterback competition. This is a side note. This has nothing to do with. Never mind. I'm not even gonna go there. I was about to say something about the Tennessee Titans quarterback situation, but I'm just gonna leave it alone. Anyways, Ryan Fitzpatrick and Josh Rosen. I need to see what they do, man. I need to see what Josh Rosen does. Obviously, Ryan Fitzpatrick, you're not really looking at him too much in training camp because you already know what he consists of. You know what Ryan Fitzpatrick is. He's straight, you know what I'm saying? He's decent. He's inconsistent, wildly inconsistent. He's not gonna win. He's not gonna win, you know, playoff games. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But you know, you could win games with him for sure. You could probably beat some teams you ain't supposed to beat with him. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's Ryan Fitzpatrick, okay? And I know some Dolphin fans like to say, well, no, you don't know, like, he can still be great. No, I know, right? No. If you've been in the league for over a decade, you are who you are at that point in time, all right? If you're bad at your profession for 10 years, you're bad at your profession. If you're good at your profession for 10 years, you're good at your profession. That's just how it is. It's not, you don't wake up after 10 years of mediocre or inconsistent play and say, oh, I'm amazing now. No, that's doesn't happen. Okay, if anything, and especially with the NFL, you get worse as time goes on. So Ryan Fitzpatrick is who he is, but you can definitely win games with him. Now, as far as Josh Rosen goes, you don't really know what he is, okay? You see him one season with the Arizona Cardinals, which was awful, but, you know, he didn't have a offensive line. He did not have receivers for real. I mean, Kirk is straight, but Larry Fitz is old. He didn't have, you know, a solid team. He had, like, 3 offensive coordinators. And so he never really got the opportunity. And then you go to OTAs, and I'm hearing that he's playing awful or that he's playing kind of bad. And so you just got to, you know, you gotta hope that he does well this upcoming training camp, right? You gotta hope that even if he doesn't win the starting drive week 1, you gotta hope that he kind of wins it at some point in the season, because again, I'm a fan of seeing what Josh Rosen has this season. I know a lot of people think we don't have to see what Josh Rosen has this season, but I'm a fan of seeing what he has this season, because if he's ass, I need to know, okay? Because it's too many good quarterbacks in these 2 upcoming drafts for us to have Josh Rosen just waiting on shit, okay? There's too many good ones. So I feel like we need to know what we have in Josh Rosen expeditiously. Okay, so that battle is gonna be mean a lot. Obviously, the battle doesn't really, you know what I'm saying. That battle is, like I said, it's never gonna be decided. You know, and obviously, I'll probably be looking at Josh Rosen more so in preseason than I will in these training camps, for the simple fact that, I mean, you really typically you can't touch the quarterback in preseason. I mean, in the training camp anyway. In practice, you really can't touch the quarterback. So I mean, with the I'm not gonna be able to see his pocket presence. I'm not gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It's just not, you can't see that type of shit. That's one thing I'm definitely looking forward to, and we'll see what happens with the quarterback situation. Now, the second thing that I'm looking forward to in training camp is the Minkah Fitzpatrick situation, the Bobby McCain situation, the whole secondary situation. The only person that I know for sure where they're gonna be at is Xavier Howard, but everybody else is like, you got a whole bunch of people moving. I keep hearing that Minkah Fitzpatrick is going to be primarily at the slot. And to be quite honest with you, I don't love it. You know what I'm saying? I don't love, I mean, I understand all the moving and everything. I just don't love it. You know what I'm saying? I don't love, you know, they say Bobby McCain might play safety all the way. And it is my thinking process on this whole thing, guys. I'm just keeping it real right now. If you're going to draft Minkah Fitzpatrick at number 9, he had to be a safety. I mean, I understand he's great at everything. I get it. He's the best at slot corner. I understand that, right? Because he played that in college, you know, majority of the time. But you don't draft a slot corner at 9th in the draft, bro. You could have drafted Derwin James. You could have drafted Leighton Van Der. You could have drafted De'Aaron Payne. You could. I mean, like I said, hindsight's 2020. But and obviously this is not the same people that was drafting. You know what I'm saying? When we drafted Minkah, but I love Minkah. Okay. I like him a lot. But if he can't play free safety, a majority of the time, it just wasn't a good pick. So I'm going to see what he do. I'm going to see where he's at. Majority of the time, I would rather him be at safety. They say he said he's playing everywhere, right? He's a linebacker. He's versatile. You know what I'm saying? And I like that too, but you know, eventually, when you're that young, bro, I kind of just want you in one position because, you know, it just sounds like a mistake's waiting to happen. You know, it just sounds like mental lapses. When you got two people, you got Bobby McCain, you got Minkah Fitzpatrick playing all over the field, it just sounds like a mistake waiting to happen. I'm going to lie to you. Like I said, I don't know anything, though. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? If Minkah does end up playing a slot majority of the time, like I said, it just wasn't a good pick because you also had Bobby McCain, who was the highest paid nickel corner in the league at the time. And he was the best. He was the highest paid because he was the best nickel corner in the league at the time. So we have two nickel corners that are just amazing. I don't know about that one. I would rather just have, hey, Bobby McCain, this is what you've been doing. You've been great at it. All right, Minkah Fitzpatrick, we drafted you at 9th. You're playing safety majority of the time. I'd rather it be like that, but I guess, you know, the coaches see the players every day. They know who's better at what. So I'm looking forward to seeing that predicament, the situation. You know, in a perfect world to me, Minkah would be at free safety. Rashad Jones would be at strong safety. Bobby McCain would be in the slot. Xavier Howard at the corner, and then obviously the other corner is who? Eric Rowe. That's a perfect situation. That's a perfect start line to me. And then obviously you want to switch it up sometimes, but obviously everybody's gonna have a primary position. They're not gonna be switching positions every time. I would like that for us to like. For that to be like the base, and then, you know, you switch it up, you put Minkah in the box sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You do whatever you want to do, honestly. But that would be perfect for me. I think that makes the most sense. And you know, they say Minkah's bust proof, but if you're moving to you know 4 or 5 different positions, I mean, it's hard. It's gonna be hard for him. But I mean, he's special, so we'll see what he can do. But I do think he's bust proof, and I think the only way that he could be a bust potentially is if the Dolphins fuck him up. Okay. So I'm just looking forward to that battle. And then the third thing that I'm looking forward to as far as training camp goes, tight end position, man. Because Mike Gesicki has to improve a lot. And then, you know, Dwayne Allen's obviously there. You still have Nick O'Leary. And you have Durham Smythe, who I'm not even thinking about because he's just not, he has no chance, I don't think. But, you know, you have Mike Gesicki and you have Dwayne Allen, the two I'm looking at the most. And Dwayne Allen, he's already showed what he can do. He's pretty good, right? But I always root for, like, the future. So, you know, the same way I'm rooting for Josh Rosen to beat out Ryan Fitzpatrick, I'm also rooting for Mike Gesicki to beat out Dwayne Allen, which I think he will. Because I want the youth to start right now. I like to see what we have in the youth. But as far as the tight end position goes, I think that Mike Gesicki could be so scary if he could block. Like if he could even block moderately, the Dolphins offense is gonna be unstoppable. But because he's already a matchup nightmare for anybody that's on him, right? And my thing is, I'm just nervous for him because again, this is not the regime that drafted him. Now, I mean, obviously Chris Greer's there, but it's not the same people that drafted him. Adam Gase wanted him probably because Adam Gase wanted to run him more, you know, he hate running the ball. He want to run a more spread out offense. And now we have a coach in Brian Flores that just keeps preaching this physicality. That's not Mike Gesicki. That's like the opposite of Mike Gesicki. He's like a finesse. He want to, you know what I'm saying? So, but he has to learn how to block. And I feel like that's the only way he's going to get snaps if he learn how to block. So, I'm nervous for him, and I'm looking forward to seeing the training camp. Obviously, the pads come over. You're going to see if he could even try to block. Just try to block, because you're going to be so hell. If he learns how to block, he's going to be unstoppable. He's going to add a whole nother dimension to the offense, because you're not throwing back shoulder fades to Dwayne Allen, I don't think. But, you know, it's going to add a whole nother dimension to the offense if this man could block moderately. I don't expect him to come out there and be blocking like Gronk, you know, right now at least. So, you don't expect him to come out there and be blocking like Delaney Walker or somebody. But just come out there, because last year he was just unplayable. Come out there and just be playable on the line of scrimmage. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that would be good enough. For now, at least, because you're in the second year. But if he can't win this starting position this year, or if he can't barely see the field, or if he has another terrible season like he did last, well, it wasn't really terrible considering he didn't get no opportunities. But if he has another season where he just can't get opportunities because he can't stay on the field, then I think that his Dolphins career is going to be a short one, because it's just with the new coaching staff, it would just be no place for him. If he can't get physical this year, it's just no place for him. But I'm looking forward to seeing, you know, training camp will pass on. If he can get physical in training camp, he might get physical in the game. Now, that's going to wrap up the video. Those are the 3 things I'm most excited to see in training camp, to see how these things work out. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think, and what you guys are most excited to see from training camp. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see. Like, comment, subscribe. Rotate 8K in the way. It's your boy K Flexing. I'm out.